Yesterday, you were watching me embroidering most of my jogger sets. Yesterday was my day off, today is my day off, and tomorrow again is my day off. So I've decided that I wanted to embroider all of my jogger sets. I don't want to do made to order anymore. I just want to get all of my inventory ready to go, and that's exactly what we're going to continue to do today. I've been going through so much obstacles. Embroidery is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. I've broken 3 needles and 3 of my jogger sets have been messed up. So now I'm just going to get back into it. Do these. These are what we have. We'll fix those. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. I have started my clothing brand since 2021 and it's been going on and off. Last year I wanted to restart it, then I stopped, then this year I stopped. So now I'm just trying to ease my way back into building my clothing brand. It's really a travel and lifestyle clothing brand. This is one of the jogger top from the jogger sets, the sand color. I want to no longer do the vinyl or DTF transfer because I noticed that they are not permanent, and I do believe that first impression counts. If people receive my garments and they have 5 washes and it goes, they're not gonna want to come back. I really want to retain my customer base, and so why I have now transitioned into embroidery for just the jogger sets though, just the jogger set. And I was finding it very difficult to embroider. So yesterday I went on TikTok and then there was this person on it saying floating mechanism. So that's what I've been doing, using the floating technique to embroider my jogger sets, and I am not going back. The floating really prevents the hoop burn. Whenever you use the hoop, it will leave this mark around the garment, and if you were watching my previous videos, you would have noticed that was something that I was struggling with. Now that I've come to the realization that I can actually float them and it would be easier, and because my jogger sets as well, they are very thick and to hoop them is very difficult, therefore floating is the perfect thing for me. However, if I'm doing t-shirts now, I can do the normal or the original method, but I notice again whenever I do that method, the design is more likely to come out very lean or crooked. So floating is going to be my way to go. On today's agenda, I want to time myself from start to finish with one jogger set. I want to know how long it takes me to embroider a jogger set. So that includes taking it out of the packet, hooping it, put it on the embroidery machine, take it off, cutting the thread, folding it, etc. There was another thing that I wrote down for today's agenda is to take pictures of the sand and the brown color. I've done some brown colors already, and I think I've done one of the sand color, because on my website at the moment I have only the black jogger set up, and that's because I received an order for that one, so I was able to do it and then take a product picture of it and add it to my website. Though I have the sand and the chocolate brown in stock, I took it off my website because I didn't have any pictures for the updated version. The ones that on my website was this one. I really want what you order is what you get, because the customer that ordered the black one, this is the one that they ordered, but we had to reach out to them, letting them know that we no longer do this one, but would they like us to send them the other one instead. And they did like it. They did tag us in their Instagram post, which is great. Always love when you made a purchase and you tag us on your story or wear the product and tag us. Help us a lot, and it brings more eyes, it brings more awareness around the brand. So this video is just going to be me embroidering them. If I do have enough time, I will label everything as well, but I might do a different video dedicating custom label, etc. I also want to try on the jogger sets and take pictures in them. I want to make TikToks, so forth, but we don't know what we're doing. But this video is really about embroidering all my jogger sets, so we don't have to do made to order, so that we can fulfill next day deliveries or 2-day deliveries. You know, we're competing with Amazon at the moment, but yeah. So let's get into this. I just did this one today, and it is the one on that unfortunately is one of the ones that messed up, and I'm going to take this one for myself. It didn't make the cut, but we just got to do what we got to do. And I'm just going to pull off the hoop and then clip the thread, and then we'll do another one. I need a glove. I think I need a glove because I have on makeup. I'm touching my face and then touching back the garment. Makeup is transferring back on the jogger sets, especially this color. So I'm glad that it's this one that's messed up. It's not the others, because this one is already ruined because the needle broke, the thread broke, it ripped, all sorts. So yeah, after I've done doing these, timing myself, I will hoop and then go again. I did say that I wanted to embroider a few of the jogger sets with the same color thread, so the black with the black thread, the brown with the brown thread, and the sand with the sand thread. I'm still gonna do that, so I'm gonna do one of each sizes, so like a medium and a small. They're oversized, by the way. I am wearing the oversized medium top because I like my things baggy, roomy. Yeah. I have other plans again for new stocks that I want to bring out in autumn. So that's why I would really like these to sell. I'd like to send them to influencers, micro influencers or nano influencers. See, this one is just not giving, but this one I can wash it and take pictures in them because I plan to do that, product pictures in these. These can use as my display, so all is not lost. This is terrible. One thing I need to do as well, I need to check the bobbing because I've been using it since yesterday and it's getting a bit smaller, and I don't want, when it's time to do my thing, I have to stop and take it off. That's what I'm gonna do now, guys. Let me show you some that I've done. This is the black one. It has cuffed here and it is fleeced inside, so it's very warm. This is the top and it's straight. I'm so proud of myself because it's so straight, it's not crooked or anything, and that's what was bothering me. This is the brown one and it's fall now, so brown is coming in. Brown is go-to color for fall. Loving it, loving it. So yes, I managed to get this set, the sunset, only one that's done properly. Is so beautiful. You can definitely tell when a jogger set is of good quality. The way it moves, like this one, it's not that flowy, it's just thick, and if you should hear it, you can tell that it's heavy. It's not really heavy, but that thick material that it has, it gives off that premium feel, you know, very soft. When you wash it, it's just go back into place. So that's what I really like about this as well. It gives that boxy feel, you know, and that oversized, comfy, cozy feel. So it's like casual chic, effortless casual chic. If you're going to the airport, you're traveling, it's very thick. This is the perfect jogger set to wear in the plane as well, because the plane is always cold. You don't need a jacket with this. Remember that. You don't need a jacket with this. So airport. I'm pausing to put on gloves because the makeup on my face keep getting on my hand and I just don't want it to mess up the sand color. I just keep on scratching my face and I don't remember, and I just don't want to waste my jogger set, so we're using gloves. So now I am going to put my water soluble topper just so that the thread is not sunk into the garment. And I've told you all about this in my previous videos. So if you're new to embroidery and if you're new to my channel, go check those out if you just want to know the step-by-step of what I'm doing here. Okay, so now I'm just going to line up the machine, the needle width where I put the pin. Another tip that I would like to give to you guys is if the needle should broke or something where you have to stop and start again, or you have to backtrack the steps, you can write down the stitch number that it stopped on so that you remember where to start it back from, or whether you need to minus or add. Just write down the stitch count. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Before I show you the stitch count that I was talking about, I was just trying to line this up where the pin is. So if I should press this down, the footer or the foot, then I can look to see if it is over where my center is with the pin. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but this is where you go to move the needle so that it is centered how you want it to. Now that it's centered, I'm going to put my water soluble topper over this. So I need to take up the foot, whatever that is, and then slide it under. Just check to see if the design is within the area that I wanted it to, and we're good to go. So now I can put the topper on. One thing, I love to embroider the jogger top, but the jogger bottom, that's where the struggle comes in. The jogger bottom. The jogger top, I find it very easy, so maybe that's why I'm gonna get crew necks and embroider those. Okay, I'm gonna try something to keep the garment out of the way so that it doesn't get caught in the needle. So I'm just going to put this lightly over this section just to test it, but I'm gonna watch it. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna move it. I'm just gonna, just for now, okay? And then even though it's going well, I'm going to watch it so that I can take it off, because you don't want too much tension on the machine. So I've just paused the machine. So the red there, that's the stitch. So we are now at 959 out of 3052 stitches. So if the needle should break or anything like that, just bear in mind the top number so that you can go back from where that is, or maybe you'll need to minus 10 from that or add. Hope you understand. Let's start again. Finish, it came out very well. There wasn't any problems doing this one. As I said, I oddly get problems whenever I'm doing the tops. I don't know why the bottom's always a problem, but yeah, loving it. I'm just going to trim off those flyaway threads and do the others. So once everything is finished, I'll get back to you guys. If you want to join this journey with me, guys, check it out. Living Apparel, check it out. Let me know, comment below, give this video a like as well, or a share, so that other people can be aware of the brand. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.